maybe we can get started. I know I'm a little late and this will probably be about 2 hours only, but still, it's better than nothing. Just wait for some of you guys to come in and we can start a conversation. Best way to get one started, don't you think? Okay, we're a minute 30 and we've already got two people, but we've not picked up any conversation yet, so can't start it yet until there's a conversation starting on. Right, 2 minutes. Okay. Well, we had four. It's dropped off to three now. It's about to say four people, and then one person drops off in three. So I was gonna say we're already, into 2 minutes now, and we've already got three people, but need a conversation to go on. I'm hoping everything's fine, and there's no trouble. Like once I didn't know there was trouble on here. Like no one could talk. I know it's not now. Now that now that I've gotten a comment. Hi, Spirit Stalker. How are you doing? You're good and tired? I'm fine. Um, I mean, could be better, but I'm fine. And what I mean, I could be better is, yeah, but something happened that I'm not very happy about, though. Yeah, at work. What the thing at work was that well, he's been cutting everybody's hours and everything, and well, I usually work. You know how my off days are usually Monday and Tuesday. That I usually work Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Well, for Sunday night, well, he cut me on Sunday night. He put now I'm scheduled to have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. I went there. I went to work. I mean, I went in there earlier today to ask him if that was a mistake or something, and he said no. He said he had to he said he had to cut back and everything because he had too many people at closing. He's like I didn't cut. He's like I didn't cut just you and everything. I also cut somebody else too. So I mean, I don't like it and everything, but I mean, what can I do about it? I mean, he's the general manager. He has the final say. I mean, I usually have 2 days off, Monday and Tuesday, but I mean, but that yeah, but this week it'll be Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday because of how he did the schedule. Uh, well, I mean, it's all right. It's all right, Spirit. There's really nothing. I mean, there's nothing that I mean, that any of us could do. I mean, especially. I mean, I feel that there were a couple people that were working on the overnight schedule, and then I think they noticed that as soon as he took away the overnight and everything, well, their hours were getting cut like everybody's, and they just, I heard a couple of them just quit, and because they wanted to find, work that would, a job that would, provide them full hours. Okay. Besides, I'm not sure if somebody else is watching or not. I mean, I would. I mean, I even said, something about my boss, but I said that I cannot say it and everything because that would, I mean, I don't know how YouTube feels about, insulting somebody using like bad words to, I mean, they would probably understand even if it's the boss and everything, but I mean, still, they'll say you big gotta be respectful to everybody. I think YouTube's one of their terms, is respectful. Be respectful to everybody. I would, and what I and the thing is that it's not just and it's not just this week. I mean, not ever since he took away third shift. Ever since he just only had two of them. He First he shorts my hours by a couple hours. Or how did he do it at first? Yeah, at the first week, I was in like full hours with everyone, and then he starts cutting my hours down from. I was going from 9 to 3, 9 at night to 3 in the morning, and then he shortened it from 9 at night to 2 in the morning. And I thought that's the first time he's cut me, and then searched me down from 9 to 1, and so that cut me again, and then he's done it again. He t- he took away a whole night on he took away a whole night on me. I mean, he said he had to cut somebody down. He had to cut somebody else too, but I mean but when you're one of the ones that he cuts down and everything, kind of makes you feel like that you wish you weren't one of the ones being cut down. But when you are one of the people cut, I mean, you gotta accept the facts. Me and a couple of my friends that work. Well, actually, I don't know if sometime I think Wednesday night. Yeah, was it Wednesday night? Wednesday night and yeah, Wednesday night and last night. We were joking about like not getting a lot of hours or getting cut or something. Going on a strike, but that oh, you had a phone call. Oh, okay. So you probably just missed a lot of what I was saying. But what I was saying is, when you cut back, I mean, it sucks when when you're the sacrifice, the person that he chooses to cut back on. One of my workmates that's also a manager there, he says sometimes he wonders, when he cuts hours like that, if he's like secretly trying to make us quit or something. Like he won't fire us because I mean, unless it was like a really, big reason or anything. And he said, won't fire us over, little things and everything because, he probably want us to quit and everything because he wouldn't want to pay any like, any employment or any person filing for employment if they get fired. But that's only if you get fired. I mean, if you quit, you can't file for unemployment. But I mean, seriously, I'm thinking about that that if that if the if this keeps happening every week, I don't know until next week. But if he cuts me again on Sunday next week, that's go. Um, well then, I just hope it's this week. I hope he's not going to cut me every Sunday night for a while now. But this could. I mean, this may not be just this week. This may also be for a while too. Why don't I do Uber? Well, I mean, I really don't have. I don't think I've really got the time to do Uber or DoorDash. I mean, there are other places to try to get a job, but I mean, it's just that I mean, but besides, I was told that even if we do quit and everything, the manager would probably just be like, "Oh, well, he quit and everything, so all I have to do is just find somebody else." That friend that I've got that's a really good manager. Before I mean they weren't manager before, but they've been training, so they're one of the managers now. He tells me that you know if he's cutting my hours and everything, maybe that other lady that's in charge as well, is going and telling him, he's like because if she tells you things like you're going too slow or you need to work faster, then if he said he almost bets that that's probably what she's going to tell the general manager, and that's probably why he cut me a night this week. You got graveyard tonight? Well, I do too until about 1 o'clock. Right now, I'm ranting a little bit and everything because my boss has cut me a night this week. Oh, that that is true because I cannot because I don't want to have to deal with a lot of Karens and everything, especially because the Karens, they'll argue something about their food that it's not cooked or something that everything seems like always people always find something to go wrong. Every time they're Ubering somebody, as in delivery or Uber. Well, at least, well. look at it this way, California. At least your boss didn't cut you a night like my boss cut me this week. See, I'm usually off on Mondays and Tuesdays, but for this for but and I usually work on Sunday from 9 to 1, and I'm off Monday and Tuesday. But for some reason this week he gave me Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. I've never. I mean, I just feel like that's not right. I mean, I know I have to deal with it because that's what the schedule is. But I mean, still, I feel that that's just not right, though. It's just not right. He's already cut my hours, twice already, and now he's got to cut me a night or his reason today was I have too many people on overnight. I had to cut some back. That's what he said when I went to go talk to him today. He says I have too many people on closing. I have to cut back. I will tell you, California, that one Karen you're talking about, if you're talking about that manager we have and everything, yeah, I've been said second shift or not afternoon and day shift won't say anything, but morning shift will say something, and I think I've heard from few people on morning shift that they feel that this woman's like she may be only kitchen manager, but she's like the worst manager ever they got. So is this like a so is this will this be your will that 14 footer be for when you go camping? It's like you'll camp in there, or when you go camping, I'm assuming you'll probably bring the 14 footer with you. Oh, you're in the camper right now? Oh, nice. Nice. See, she's off on Wednesdays when I go in on Wednesdays, and that's why I really like I'm okay going into work on Wednesdays and everything because she's not there, and I'll have somebody else. And if I have to stay over to uh, do something, they won't care. It's only the woman when she's there, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday nights and Sundays. 2000 $2,000 11 footer RV. Let me go back up and see. Yeah, 14 footer, $2,000. Nice. Yeah, if I ever buy an RV, I don't think I've had one. I don't think I have one just yet. Haven't haven't gone to look, but yeah, an RV. I think that would be nice to just be in. Spend time. Have a little quiet time in the RV. But that's what Spirit Stalker's doing right now. She's probably just trying to have a little quiet time in the RV. I what? Yeah, I've been thinking about, a lot of people at work, they say that they're, thinking of getting their own place. And I've been saying, that maybe I should get, an apartment sometime, but I've been told that, well, I've been told two different things. I've been told that cheap is not rent these days, and I was told, and then I was also told, well, it actually depends on what kind of apartment you're buying. I was told first thing I was told that like rent doesn't come cheap these days. That rent's probably like $1,200 a month. But no, I go up to the but no, this one girl from work. I mean, that she was moving out of her place and everything. I asked her how much was that, and she said, well, rent was only $400, but I mean, but you also got to pay the electricity bill, electricity and water bill as well. So I'm thinking, 400, 500. I could move out. I could move there, but I said with the money I'm making and the hours that I'm getting cut and everything, it probably wouldn't be 3 or 4 months till I yeah till I it probably won't be 3 or 4 months till I'm broke and everything and have to move back and have to move back in at home. I mean, it's just, I mean, I would and everything, but I just don't have the money, and I need a better job if that's going to happen too. Not one that's only going to not one that's going to keep cutting me. I wonder if this is, wonder if this is a, now I wonder with him cutting me this week on Sunday, if this is just a weekly thing or if it's going to be like that for a while. I hope it's not going to be like that for a while. 400 for a one bedroom. It costs more than two bedroom for a two bedroom. I'll suffer and live in a motel room. Yeah, the only problem would be is that you you'd have to pay. I mean, if you were staying in a hotel, you'd have to pay like every night you're going to stay in a room. Though at least you don't have to pay do that much if you're living in your own place. Well, that's. I mean, I know that because I know that sometimes when people live in a hotel, they can always. I mean, some hotels will have a microwave where you can microwave food. Oh, either pay monthly or weekly. Okay, because I thought it was like, because I just thought I remember seeing once a few years ago where it said like maybe $200 per person a night or something. But that was like, but if I remember that correctly, that was probably 20 years ago. It's probably jumped since then. I would, yeah, that is cheap spirit stalker. I would love to, find one places like that. But I've only got a little over 2 grand on my card, so if I had to spend all those, I say I'd have to, I could spend my like, the RV money that or my RV, no, the W-2s that I get, and I could use that for rent, but that would only probably be, oh, that would probably last me maybe 6 months, depending on how high the electricity and water bill would be. All right, Eliza, go. Well, hopefully you'll be in and out of the chat. Not too much. Oh, well, I mean, I don't, I mean, no reason, I don't see any reason to bum for a job application and everything. I mean, bum for cash, okay, maybe I can see that, but bump for job application, I mean, that just seems kind of silly. Well, I mean, this is not a motel and everything. I mean, I'm talking about like an apartment, of for yourself, like a like a one or two bedroom, like a one bedroom or a two bedroom or something. Yeah, I mean, it's their, I mean, yeah, it's their lifestyle, how they choose to want to run it. I mean, personally, if I chose to, not work and living on the streets and everything, I'd be regretting that decision, and I bet some others would be regretting that decision too. I mean, they'll find people that'll be, that'll, drop them a little thing or something, and then they'll be think and then there'll be people that at least, even be scared to go by them. But like you said, I'm not really sure what we said that wasn't PG. What was said that wasn't PG? I don't I don't know. That was not the right thing to do. I mean, now that you've timed him out, he's gonna get angry. And there's gonna be a brawl. Yeah, I mean, but you timed him out, so I think there's going to be. I don't think so. This may not. So this may not end in a good way. Yeah, but the thing is that in freedom of speech, don't I mean, doesn't that mean we also let child speak too? I mean, wouldn't freedom of speech mean like be letting everybody to speak though? It's just when somebody times them out, I mean, it usually gets, usually gets them angry and, want to be on blocks. So that's how I see it nowadays. I see it nowadays that we just, that we just don't pay attention to him. We don't time him out, but we don't pay attention to him either. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is that it's like one of my friends told me, right, right, we didn't say anything wrong. That's the thing. I mean, that's why I said, where was it not PG? Right. I mean, I keep trying to talk to him about it and everything. I mean, Reaper said that he's tried talking to him about it and everything, and it's just kind of like, he couldn't get far with him. Well, I say, I mean, unless he comes in here and, starts something up or something or tries to start yelling or something, that we're okay to, I mean, he hasn't done anything yet, but I'm just saying, beware in case anything happens like that point on. Let's just hope nothing like that happens point on in the stream tonight. Oh, you'll leave the house at 11? Okay. I don't know about, I'm not sure about what I think is that, one of the things is that I didn't say last was, we also had a falling out with, oh, in California, Ford would know who I'm talking about. We had a falling out with, one of our, California Ford and I had a falling out with one of our friends, one that usually comes in here sometimes. The one who says crazy stuff sometimes. Yeah, our friend that you've seen in here sometimes, one SP has, flown off the handle and gotten. Oh, here it comes. He's driven away half the people. Okay, well, I'm still on. Just having family drama right now. No. Councilman, I knew you would cause this. People Who's still here? Let me find a good question.
No.
I don't know
No,
because
no, no. People,
because
when
when we, I think we can only play until he rambles on. Okay, we're gonna play one game. It's a bit stressful for me too. I don't see it. Yeah, right here.
How about y'all grow a pair?
He says I gotta. He says I gotta let you talk. I gotta let him talk in the same room too.
In the same room.
Finally got him to calm down.
Y'all are brain dead idiots. No.
You're a brain dead idiot.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
I mean, he had a chance to talk and he blew it. You.
Y'all grow up.
We'll try this for about another 2 minutes.
Y'all didn't.
I swear,
Be smart,
I need to
be
get
smart. Y'all
I
need
need
to
to
be
get my
smart,
own
be
place.
smart.
I need to get my
Y'all
own
look
place. Are we gonna have a peaceful stream here? I don't know. Now, if anybody's still here, maybe I can get a question in.
You're gonna let me talk or no?
No, you're gonna end it.
Let me.
I know.
Let me. Let me.
I'll start another one if you do.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No.
Give me my keys.
I don't have your key.
Yes, you do. You liar, pants on fire. Give them to me.
See, they're not in there. See? I don't have them.
Sorry, I gotta end this because
No.
of immature little brat. See ya.
No, don't call me little brat.